Namaste, my friends. We are broadcasting live from the Silent Mind Yoga and Meditation Studio here in the US. This is a Zen Meditation workshop. Those of you who have studied Zazen with me in the past or are familiar with Zazen, you can use the next 15 minutes to go ahead and do your practice. For those who are new to Zen Meditation or Zazen, I will explain how to do this meditation for the first 5 to 10 minutes. And then at the back half of this workshop, we will actually practice together for 5 minutes or so. Now, if you've never done meditation before and you're looking to start with this proven practice, I strongly suggest trying Zazen as one of the meditations to begin with. Other good meditations include sound awareness meditation, mantra meditation, etc. And in these workshops, I will teach you all these various meditations to see which one suits your personality type the best. But certainly, Zazen should be given a sincere opportunity, for it is the most researched meditation out there, and its benefits are well established. Besides bestowing peace and calm, besides helping you develop your awareness, besides helping you be okay with difficult situations in life, Zazen builds mental focus, it helps you develop your concentration, and it is a meditation that's used by the Buddha himself, and is his technique for achieving self-realization or being a light onto yourself. Zazen is an excellent meditation for that. So Zazen has several components that are important in order to do it correctly. One is the body and the posture. The second important component is the breath. And the third important component is the mind. So I'll explain these three components to you, and then we will practice the meditation together. So I'm using a Zafu, but this is a smile cushion. Crescent moon Zafu. If you do purchase a Zafu, make sure it's nice and firm. That's important. A smile cushion gives you more support towards the back of your legs. And if you're using a round Zafu, that is fine too. If you're uncomfortable sitting cross-legged or Burmese style, which I'll demonstrate, you can sit up on a chair as well. You can use a kneeling stool if you like. You can even do the meditation lying down, not a problem. If you can, then come into Burmese style. For Burmese style, you bring your left leg in, ankle close to your groin. It's sitting flat on the Zafu, and then you bring your right leg in front and lay it down in front of the left leg. This forms a very stable base. This takes pressure off of your hips and your lower back, allowing you to sit for long periods of time. You can also adjust as necessary during the preparatory phase of your meditation session. For once you begin Zazen, you are to remain absolutely still. Once you are sitting comfortably, you're going to next elongate your spine. So you sit up nice and tall, and once you feel you have sat tall, go up another half an inch. There we go. Now you're sitting nice and straight. This helps you awaken awareness and helps you be attentive. Next, you're going to bring your chin back slightly, like a soldier at attention. So the chin, instead of being forward or your normal, you're going to bring it back slightly. That aligns the back of the neck with the spine, allowing for the flow of energy up and down the Sushumna. Now, once you take this posture, your head is flat. Pretend as if you're holding up the sky with the top of your head. Now, this will be the posture for the head and the body. Now, for the hands, you're going to come into Cosmic Mudra. To make Cosmic Mudra, you're going to have the fingers on top of each other, and you're going to have the thumb tips meeting forming an oval between the thumb and the index finger. And then you're going to rest your hands gently on your lap. Thumb tips are touching. Now, after getting into this particular posture, you're going to rock yourself from side to side like a pendulum in big arcs, and allow yourself to slowly come into equilibrium. Just allow the body to find equilibrium, and that is the position in which there is least strain on any particular muscle. Therefore, you will not fatigue quickly or suffer from cramping during your session. Now, the second aspect of Zazen, as I mentioned, was the breath. That is the object of this particular meditation. What you will do in Zazen is you will count your breath from 1 to 10. So an inhalation is 1, the next exhalation is 2, and the next inhalation is 3, and so on and so forth till you get to 10. When you get to 10, you come back to 1. Again, inhalation is 1, exhalation is 2. If you're a slightly more advanced practitioner, the entire breath can be 1. The next breath, inhalation and exhalation can be 2, but for beginners, start with inhalation as 1, exhalation is 2, next inhalation is 3, and so on and so forth. Along with counting your breath, pay very, very close attention to the physical qualities and nature of the breath. Zazen is a very physical meditation. You want to feel the temperature of the breath. You want to sense its texture. You want to experience its depth. You want to be aware of the undulation of your abdomen. As you are practicing Zazen, you want to be totally one with your breath. Now, the third aspect of Zazen is what we do with the mind. There are two aspects to how you approach the mind during Zen meditation. Number one, thoughts will arise. You see a thought, you let it go. You return to your breath. Thoughts will arise. They come into your field of attention. You see them, you let them go. You're trying to maintain your focus and awareness on your breathing without interfering with the breath. I wanted to mention that. You don't control the breath. You let it flow naturally while you're paying close attention to it. You'll notice the breath becoming finer as your meditation develops. The second aspect with the mind is if you get caught in a drift or in a storyline, a very tantalizing thought captures your attention and you start to think about that particular thought and you lose your place in your counting, you come back to 1 and you start over. So if you're at 6 and you have now drifted and you're thinking about your finances or thinking about all the chores you have to do, or you're thinking about how your kids are going to do in school, or you start thinking about a sporting event that you're going to participate in, and you start getting lost in it, you catch yourself, acknowledge those thoughts, you let them go, and you come back to 1 and start over. So again, to summarize, you're going to take your posture, and you're going to take your mudra, and you're going to be absolutely still once you take the posture. The only time you move is if the house is on fire, or you're going to get a heart attack, or you're going to injure yourself. All other distractions that come up should not deter you from your meditation. So if there's an itch, there's a pain, there's discomfort, try and sustain yourself through that discomfort. At the end, Zen meditation will teach you to be okay with your life just the way it is. And that is part of this practice, an integral part of this practice. So once you take your posture, you're not to move whatsoever. You are frozen in time. Second, you're going to bring your attention to your breath and you're going to do your counting. And third, you're going to release thoughts, and especially if you get caught in a storyline, you're going to come back to 1 and restart again. I strongly recommend having a meditation timer when you do your practice. That way you will not be distracted and looking at the time, I suggest starting with 5 minutes. 5 minutes is an excellent amount of time to begin sitting meditation if you've never meditated before, and then working your way up slowly to 20 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer to 5 minutes. And we're going to get comfortable, come into our posture. And for the next 5 minutes, I'm going to be very quiet and allow you to do your meditation. So let us begin. Come out of the meditation now. It's such a wonderful technique. Maintain that peace, maintain that calm throughout the rest of your day. We will be having more meditation sessions. This is a stage 1 meditation, and we will go on to learn more advanced meditations, stage 2 and stage 3 meditations as well. I will announce the events on the blog, and I'll also announce the events on our Facebook fan page, so look out for the next workshop. We will also be doing yoga workshops here to help you benefit from that wonderful science as well. Thank you. If you have any questions, anybody, please do leave them on the comments, and I will be sure to go ahead and address them. I'll also leave the link to the article that has all the details for Zen meditation in case you want to deep dive a little bit further into this wonderful technique. Thank you, everybody. God bless you all.